One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So BYU's offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Pressure coming. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got a man, it's Bachmeier. Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Buffaloes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Welsh. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Mass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for room, it's Price. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying to set up the screen. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Salter. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Caught over the middle. It's Hagan. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. They believe they can run right here.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Rushes on him. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away.
35 in punt formation to kick it away.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
42. And that's good enough for a first down.
Dropping back, it's Salter. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On third down, going up top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Already a solid start. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to pass. It's Salter. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Buffs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air, it's Salter. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Miller. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hagan. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Got it behind the line. It's Erickson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the single running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And some room to work. He's out past the 35. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Snagged out of the air. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Gonna run it. It's Price. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Salter. He's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Colorado! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
BYU 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
BYU 0.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Roberts. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Martin. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Bachmeyer. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Going up top again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hagan. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Absolutely perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running to Green. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Salter. Fires to the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Miller. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Miller. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. On the move, it's Martin. He's loose at the 15. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. turning it on. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? The kick is on its way. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
To the air, it's Salter. Got his man. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
At the 30-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on second down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Back to pass, it's Salter. Caught in the backfield, it's Welch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go to the air on third and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll pull it on the read. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. To throw, it's Salter. Completes it in the middle.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll leave it with him. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Hard running there. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Salter. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
Second down.
Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Salter. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Price. Smashes ahead. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Miller. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ryan. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got the quick completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hagan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Salter. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They send the tight end in motion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Slips a tackle. Using his legs to buy some time. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On the ground, it's Martin. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Wants to bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. He'll do it himself. He breaks a tackle, and he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Smalls. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
It's 3rd down.
Looking for a man, it's Salter. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it, the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeier. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. The Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Brings up 2nd down.
With the catch, it's Williams. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
1st down for the offense.
The give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Escapes trouble.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Hits him in stride at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Still on his feet. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Bowling Green. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
On to kick it away.
They punt it away on 4th down. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Boom. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Miller. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tries again to get it in. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Salter. Got his man out of the backfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
BYU 3.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give from the gun. Slithers in.